Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd share with you my everyday spring makeup routine, considering we are are we coming out of winter? I have no idea, but I'm kind of a little bit fed up of winter now. Like, once Christmas is over and not any more snow, I'm kind of just like, I don't know, I want sun. I keep fake tanning, but I just want a real tan, to be honest. But yeah, I created this makeup look. As you can see, it's very pink. I think that's very fitting for spring. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and if you'd like to see how I get this quite simple makeup look, I think, then do carry on watching. Woof woof. So I'm going to start off by clipping back my hair, because I literally cannot do my makeup without having my hair clipped back. Okay, so I look a bit like an egg, but I mean, don't I always? Okay, I'm going to start off by moisturising my face because I haven't actually done that yet. So I'm going to use the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturiser, and I'm going to put a bit of this St. Moriz Tan Boosting Facial Serum mixed in with that because my face is looking a little bit pale. Try not to go in my hairline with this serum because it makes my hairline really orange. I'm just going to pop on a little bit of lip balm because my lips are feeling really dry, but I'm going to use the Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm with vitamin E and peppermint. So I'm going to prime my face using this Max Factor Smooth Miracle Primer. Now I got this for Christmas, so I have used quite a bit of it, but I really like the fact that it kind of just feels like a moisturiser when you put it on your face. Like, I'm not too keen on primers that make your face feel really greasy. Now for foundation, I always have to mix my foundations because I don't have one that fits my skin colour and my skin tone. So I just use the Rimmel Match Perfection in the shade 400, and then L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover in the shade 13, and I just literally take, like, I don't know, half a pump of the darker one and then a little bit of this Total Cover one from L'Oreal because it is really thick, and it's basically thicker than my concealer. Is that too dark? But even if that's, I know, I'm going to spray my sponge with a little bit of the Mario Badescu spray because I really can't be bothered to go and wet it. And I won't lie, a lot of my brushes and my sponge are very dirty, so I do apologise, but I use the Real Techniques Body Complexion Sponge, and I do find it so funny using this because it's just so bloody massive and dirty. I'm so sorry. But to be fair, this does make your makeup, like, go on really quickly. So if you don't really like doing your makeup and you need something just to be really quick in the morning, then this sponge is actually really good. And then whatever's left on whatever I've mixed it on, I literally just pop my sponge straight onto that and then just put it on my face, like where the foundation usually comes off, which is usually around like my cheeks. What's the matter, Milo? And also on my forehead, because that's where I tend to get most of my spots. So if I find that it's a bit too heavy coverage, I'll just spray my sponge again with some spray and just go over it just so it doesn't look so, not cakey because it doesn't look cakey, but just a bit more dewy. Okay, so now I'm going to do my concealer, and I'm going to use the new Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. I got mine in the shade C5, but I could have definitely have done with having one that's a little bit lighter, because this is basically just like the colour of my foundation, which I do kind of like for everyday wear because it looks quite natural and doesn't give you that like highlighted under eye effect. But I mean, for going out, I think I would quite like to try a lighter one, just to see how well it like highlights under my eyes. Then just use the other end of the sponge and then just blend it out. I do find like sometimes I need to put a little bit more on when I use the sponge to blend it out, because the sponge does absorb a little bit of the product, so I just popped a little bit more on and just blend it out again. Okay, so once I've done my foundation and concealer, I'm then going to use the Natural Collection Matte Press Powder. Now, I really like this powder, I think it's really good, and for £2, I just don't really want to go out and spend a lot of money on an expensive powder when I know that this one is good and like does what I need it to do. You do need quite a bit of powder to set this concealer, but I have done a full review over on my blog of the concealer, so if you wanted to have a look at it in like a little bit more depth, then I'll leave the link to my blog in the description if you wanted to go and have a look at that.
So now for oh god, my hair's a bit fluffed, isn't it?
So now for bronzer, I'm going to use the Benefit Hoola bronzer. Now this is just a little tester that I got in a Benefit, I think it's the Christmas advent calendar, and I'm literally just going to put this on my neck because I think my face is now looking a little bit more tan than my neck. And then also obviously on under my cheekbones and my forehead. So I'm just using the Real Techniques Duo Fibre face brush. Okay, so I'm going to use the Soap & Glory Love at First blush. It's in the shade Pink Pop and Pearl, and I'm going to use this as a blush, and I'm also going to use it as an eyeshadow as well.
Swirl it round and then pop it on my cheeks.
Whilst I'm using this, I am going to pop it on my eyes. I'm just going to use this 234 Luxe Smoky Shader, and I'm just going to swirl it round, I guess, and then just pop it on my eyes. Okay, I'm going to use Duo Fibre Eye Brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to blend it out just so it looks more natural. I'm going to curl my eyelashes because my eyelashes really aren't that great, and I just literally curl them twice. I'm going to put a layer of the Benefit They're Real primer over my lashes, literally just one layer. And to be fair, this is really good. Like if you're wanting to do like a no makeup look, this is really nice because it just makes your eyelashes look a little bit longer and stand out a little bit more. And for my mascara, I'm going to use the Max Factor False Lash Epic Mascara, and now this actually has quite a strange brush, and I do find it quite awkward to use, but it actually looks quite good once you finish putting it on your eyelashes. So I'm just literally going to apply a couple of layers of this. And because it's kind of like an everyday makeup look, I don't want my mascara to look too over the top anyway. Okay, so I'm now going to do my eyebrows. This Bobbi Brown palette. My boyfriend's mum actually gave me this, and the things come off the back, so I'm really not sure what the hell this palette's called. But I basically just use the bottom left shade, which is like a dark brown, and I just use this with the Real Techniques 202 Bold Metals brush, and I literally just fill in my eyebrows. I just go through them with a brown mascara just so they look a little more natural. This is just one from Pixie. For highlighter, I'm just going to use a little bit of the Barry M Liquid Chrome highlighter drops in the shade At First Light, and I literally, the tiniest amount. Oh no, that's probably too much. And just blend it in first with my finger and then use a brush, and I'm using the sculpting brush by Real Techniques. I find with these highlighter drops you really need to be quick with them, because when you put it on the skin it will stain it quite quickly, if you know what I mean. Like the blob that you put on first will stay in that place, so you have got to be quite quick when blending it. For lips, I'm going to apply a little bit of lip liner. This is just a Kiko one in the shade 712. I think I've used this a lot before in my videos. I just really like it and I think it's a really nice colour.
I think it goes really nicely with this eyeshadow as well.
I'm going to apply a little bit of this L'Oreal Collection exclusive Julianne's Nude lipstick. I'm not too sure if you can still get these in like Boots and Superdrug anymore, but I think you'd probably be able to get them from like Fragrance Direct. But I just put a little bit of this on because sometimes when you put a lot it can look a bit like quite Barbie pink. So this is the finished makeup look. Obviously you saw it in the intro. But yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I know that I can use quite a lot of the same products in my makeup videos, but then I don't really tend to buy a lot of new makeup. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in my next one.